Kroger Tender Ray Beef, no other beef so fresh can be so tender, presents Hearts in Harmony, transcribed. K is for Kroger, C is for cut, B is for beef. KCB means Kroger cut beef, and Kroger cut beef means more meat for your money. Yes, Kroger cut beef gives you more meat, less waste, and the reason is this. Before the meat is weighed and priced, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes excess bone, excess waste, and stringy ends. Mind you, that's before the meat is weighed and priced, which means more meat for your money. And it's top U.S. government grades of beef. It's tender, juicy, rich red, and marbled with just the right amount of flavory fat. Yes, in Kroger cut beef, you get a better value in top-grade beef. For example, take a specific cut of beef, say a Kroger cut chuck roast. Before the roast is weighed and priced, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes excess waste and stringy meat. That means you get a better value because you get more solid meat, only a minimum of bone. Yes, you receive more meat, less waste, whether you buy a steak or a roast. So visit your neighborhood Kroger store soon. Get Kroger cut beef. It gives you more meat for your money. And now, Hearts in Harmony. Only two people seem even slightly unhappy about Penny Gibbs' coming marriage to wealthy Barry Carlton. Johnny Keith, Penny's ex-fiancé, and Peg Martin, Penny's best friend. Peg, however, is keeping her unhappiness a secret, nor has she disclosed to anyone the reason for it. On the surface, everything is pleasant, as Peg says to Penny.
Going somewhere, Penny?
Yes, Peg, I won't be long.
Oh, going to the store?
No, just across the street to see Mrs. Ross. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right.
Hello, Aunt Penny.
Hello, Julie. You just coming in?
Uh-huh.
Julie, you stay out in the yard and play.
It's beginning to rain, Mom.
Oh, so it is. I better dash or I'll be soaked. Peg, if anyone calls, I'll be back in just a few minutes.
All right, dear.
Mommy, big black clouds are all over the sky. Why do black clouds rain?
I'm afraid I don't know, Julie. Go ask your Uncle Jed. He seems to know everything.
Even about clouds?
Yes. Please, Julie, don't bother me. I'm busy sewing.
You're sewing my blue dress?
Yes. Now go away and...
thank you, Mommy. That's my favorite dress.
That's fine. Now go out in the sunroom and talk to your Uncle Jed.
I can't, Mommy. He's asleep.
Oh, so he is. Well, go play with your dolls. I can't sew and talk at the same time.
Yes, Mommy. Henrietta, Geraldine, and Grace, come on, both of you. We'll go to the window and watch for the rain. Oh, thunder. Mommy?
Yes?
Why can't you see thunder?
Because it doesn't... Oh, Julie, I asked you not to bother me.
I'm sorry, Mommy. I forgot. Oh, lightning, too. Don't be afraid, Henrietta, Geraldine. I won't let the lightning get you. You too, Grace. And don't be afraid to look. The lightning won't hurt you. Oh, look! Did you see it, Henrietta, Geraldine? Did you see it, Grace? Oh, the lightning was all crooked like a funny stick. Little girls and dolls aren't afraid of lightning. We think it's funny, don't we?
Julie, will you stop talking such nonsense?
You said to play with my dolls, Mommy, and I'm playing with them.
Oh, must you talk?
But, Mommy, I'm talking to my dolls.
Well, don't. I want a little peace and quiet, and I can't have it with you jabbering all the time.
Yes, Mommy.
Now get away from that window and go in the sunroom and see if your Uncle Jed is awake. At least go somewhere.
Yes, Mommy.
And stop saying yes, Mommy, all the time.
Yes, Mommy. I'll go in the kitchen, Mommy. Henrietta, Geraldine, and Grace, and I can watch the rain on the back porch.
Oh, good. And be quiet, will you?
Yes, yes, we will. Henrietta, Geraldine, if I'm ever as bad to you and Grace as Mommy is to me, I hope you'll scold me very...
Julie.
Yes, Mommy.
You come in here this instant.
But, Mommy, you said for us to go in the kitchen, and we weren't making any
quiet.
noise.
You listen to me. You... I heard what you said about me just now. You think I'm mean to you, don't you?
Mommy, I didn't...
Be quiet. Now, let me tell you something. You half drive me out of my mind with questions. I'm always stumbling over you. I can't get you out of my sight.
Mommy, in the kitchen we were
I said be quiet. You don't know what a nuisance and a bother you are. You've ruined my life. There's no telling what I might have been able to do without you to worry about. In everything I've tried, you've held me back. I have reason to be angry with you. You're the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Now you go upstairs to your room and don't let me set eyes on you again till dinner time. Well, don't stand there. You heard me. Go on up to your room and stay there. Do you understand?
Well, hello there, Julie. I thought I'd find you out. Hey, what's the matter, kid, huh?
Hello, Uncle Freddy.
Oh, now, Julie, why the tears? Or are you still playing with the... Hey, no. Those tears are real and no kidding. What's the matter, huh?
Nothing.
Oh, now, big girls don't cry over nothing. And you're a big girl.
No, I'm not. I'm a little girl. And little girls are in the way.
Well, now, who's been telling you things that aren't so?
Nobody. I'm just in the way. I know I'm in the way.
Now, wait a minute, Julie. Wait a minute. You know, your Uncle Freddie doesn't like to see his girlfriends crying. Now, here's a nice big man-sized handkerchief. Now, how about a nice big man-sized blow, huh?
No. Go away. Leave me by my own self.
Nothing doing, Julie. You look lonesome enough now. Come on. Blow. Come on. That's a good girl. Now, how about drying up those eyes and smiling, huh? And then tell your Uncle Freddie what this is all about.
I don't want to tell.
Well, now, Julie, you'll have to do one of two things. You're either going to have to tell or stop crying.
I'll stop. I'll stop.
Oh, come here. Come here, Julie. Uncle Freddie's got his arms around you now. And if you want to cry, you just put your head down and go to it. Go ahead, make it a good cry.
Oh, Uncle Freddie.
That's a girl. Go on, let it go.
I want to stop, but I
You
can't.
will pretty soon, when you're all cried out. Your Uncle Freddie was wrong about telling you to stop crying. Only makes you cry more. You like it when I hold you, Julie?
Yes. It's nice.
You know, you make a pretty nice armful. Of course, I don't know from experience, but this is what it must be like to hold a doll.
You want to hold my dolls?
No, I think I prefer to hold you. Hey, can you guess what your Aunt Nora would say if she walked in here and found me playing with your dolls? She'd probably ask me if I wanted to be wheeled downtown in a baby carriage.
You're too big for a baby carriage.
Well, now, I don't know about that, Julie. I'll bet I could get in one still. And go for a ride in it, too. With my arms and legs hanging out over the sides. Wouldn't I look great, though? Especially if Nora put a baby bonnet on me, huh?
You would look funny, Uncle Freddie.
Hey, I think you almost laughed then. Yeah, wouldn't I look great, though? Maybe she'd put a doll bonnet on me, and then stick a lollipop in my mouth, and then... Say, you think I'd look funnier with a cigar?
You're silly, Uncle Freddie.
Sure I am. You know, when I was a kid, Julie, I swallowed a couple of wacky pills, and I've been wacky ever since. See? See?
What funny faces you make, Uncle Freddie.
You think they're funny, huh? Well, they scare me. Hey there, look, Julie. See, the rain stopped now, and the sun's coming out again.
Uh-huh.
Pretty soon it's going to be dry enough so you can go out and play in the yard. Here, come on. Let's go over here to the window and see how wet the ground is, huh?
All right.
Come on. Here, you hold my hand and we'll go over together.
I like holding hands with you, Uncle Freddie.
Yeah? Well, I sort of go for this a little bit myself, Julie. Say, you know...
We're holding hands just the way Mommy and Uncle Barry did.
Yeah, what'd you say, Julie?
I said we're holding hands just the way Mommy
Never mind,
and...
Julie. I heard what you said. Say, look, I think maybe you better stay here just a little while. I got to attend to something that little girls shouldn't know about until they're big girls, Julie.
And Barry took hold of my hand. What business is it of yours, Freddie Lang?
Now, don't try and duck this one by telling me it's none of my business, Peg. Everything you do is my business from now on, because everything you do is going to hurt Gibbsy, and I'm going to see to it that Gibbsy isn't hurt.
You're a fool, Freddie. You're a little child.
Yeah?
Why can't a grown man and woman hold hands? Does it have to mean anything?
No, it doesn't have to, and it wouldn't either if Barry didn't happen to be holding your hand. Pretty soon you'll have the guy wanting to put his arms around you, and Gibbsy's going to be left holding the well-known bag.
Don't be stupid.
What's got you burned up is that I'm not stupid enough. In fact, when it comes to you, I'm smart. I have you tagged for just what you are, Peg. A conniving, thieving dame who'd steal from her own mother and just laugh about it.
You keep talking like that, and I'll have you thrown out of this house.
And when I get thrown out of here, Peg, you'll be outside there waiting for me.
Oh, Freddie, for heaven's sake, why do we have to get into an argument over such a silly thing as holding hands? What does holding hands prove? Can you make it prove anything?
No, I can't. And that's where you're lucky, too. But I'm warning you, Peg. Maybe Gibbsy and all the rest think that you're an on-the-level dame. But I don't. And I'm not going to stop yelling my head off about you until somebody does hear me and gets exactly after me. Hello? No, it's... No, you have the wrong number. Oh, now listen, Gibbsy, don't go away just because the phone broke up what I was saying.
Freddie, you're very sweet to be looking out for me this way, but I think you're being too suspicious.
Well, I know I don't have anything to go on, at least anything I can prove, but I got a feeling that Peg Martin would cut your throat if she could get away with it.
Freddie, that's an awful thing to say.
Yes, and she's an awful dame.
She's been sweet to me.
Sure. Somebody could give you a poison tablet, cover it up with sugar, and I guess you'd take it for candy. Wouldn't you?
Look, why does Peg want to do me any harm?
Oh, look, catch on, will you, Gibbsy? She's not going to hit you on the head or stick a knife in your back or anything like that, but she's going to hurt you in a worse way. She wants Barry Carlton.
That's not true, Freddie.
You don't know it isn't true.
I know just how Peg feels about my marrying Barry.
You know what she says, but you don't know what she does behind your back. And I tell you, that dame is working awful fast and furious behind your back. She's going to try every trick of the trade to get Barry away from you.
Freddie, I won't listen to any more nonsense like that. Peg is my friend. Peg has been my best friend for a long time. Now, why should you do it?
All right, Gibbsy, go ahead. Have it your way. But for my dough, Peg Martin's a cutthroat in best friend's clothing. And just
Freddie,
one of these days you're going to...
1 minute, please.
Okay.
I don't doubt that your motives are good in telling me this, and if what you say is true, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for Peg anyway. Because no matter what she does, if she's done anything, she won't take Barry away from me. I love him, and he loves me. I'm sure of that, Freddie. And I'm just as sure of him.
Is Penny Gibbs wrong to be so sure of Barry Carlton's love? Will her blindness to Freddie's pleas mean the end of her happiness? Be sure to listen to the next dramatic episode of Hearts in Harmony. KCB. KCB. KCB means Kroger cut beef, and Kroger cut beef means more meat for your money. Yes, Kroger cut beef gives you more meat, less waste. Because before the meat is weighed and priced, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes excess bone, excess waste, and stringy ends. In buying Kroger cut rib roast, for example, you don't pay rib roast price for excess bone and waste. The chine bone is trimmed, the waist and short rib end removed, giving you top U.S. government grades of beef that's tender, juicy, rich red, and marbled with just the right amount of flavory fat. And before the meat is weighed and priced, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes excess bone, waste, and stringy ends. Remember, whether you buy a steak or roast, Kroger cut beef gives you more meat for your money. But mind you, you can get Kroger cut beef only at your neighborhood Kroger store. So go there as soon as you can. Step up to the meat counter and ask the Kroger meat man for Kroger cut beef. You'll get delicious and juicy and tender beef. And you'll get more meat, less waste. That means you get more meat for your money at your Kroger store. Listen in again tomorrow, same time, same station, for another thrilling transcribed chapter of Hearts in Harmony.